Alrighty, folks, Chairman members cashed in on 6 more premium selections on my website yesterday. We had the Diamondbacks, Royals, Yankees, Tigers, Oilers, and hockey. And we also hit on a 2-team parlay. And the only way you could have accessed all of those winners is to join my full access, all-inclusive Chairman membership. And once again, Chairman members, congratulations on another winning day. Congrats on another winning weekend. You once again proved to be actually serious about winning games, being a client of mine. Of course, that's also going to put us at 4-0 in our last 4 board member tier package picks. I'll explain a little bit more about all that in just a moment. But before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to my Major League Baseball free pick video here today for Monday, June 3rd, 2024. Happy Monday to you. Hopefully you had a great weekend. And of course, my name is Brock Page. I've been dishing out free sports picks on YouTube since 2016. And if you want to see which one of these free plays on this video that I actually like the best, you're going to want to think about signing up for my full access, all-inclusive Chairman package. Chairman members get access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you also get access to my Chairman podcast, absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. I'm 10-2 on my last dozen underdog tier package picks, 4-0 my last 4 board member tier package plays. And finally, folks, I'm 2-0 on my last couple of Chairman package picks in that membership alone. And the good news is we have plays going off in all of those packages here today. And they're all included with your purchase of the Chairman membership. The site is patreon.com/BrockPage. And with that, folks, we're going to dive right into some free content. We're going to start off with the Brewers at the Phillies, 6:40 p.m. East. Philadelphia is minus 210 at home, totals 8.5. Zach Wheeler for Philadelphia, Bryce Wilson for Milwaukee. And I'll tell you what, Wilson's done a solid job on the year for Milwaukee. He's recorded only 1 loss through 48 innings of work. Now, the righty also has an ERA in the low 3s. And even if he shits the bed here today, the Brewers are now the best hit-producing team in the game. They're averaging more hits per 9 than any other clubhouse in baseball. William Contreras is batting .316, and he has the 6th most RBI in the majors. And Christian Yelich, he's hitting .323 with an OPS in the 900s. And they're facing a Phillies squad who lost 5 out of their last 9. They certainly have a tough time covering the run line at the bank. They actually have a losing record against the run line in their home games against National League opponents. Now, injury-wise, Turner's still out for Philadelphia. Clemens is questionable. Meanwhile, for Milwaukee on the other side, Monasterio and Dunn are questionable for them. When it comes to the total, the Brewers' last 3 straight on the road did fall under the total. Meanwhile, Philadelphia went 8-2 to the under in their last 10. Give me the Brewers plus 1.5, under 8.5 runs. Next game, Mets, Nationals, 6:45 East. Washington, $1.25, total 8. Mackenzie Gore for the Nats. Tyler McGill for New York. And don't let that record fool you. Tyler McGill's thrown a handful of strong innings. Out of 16 innings of work this year, the righty's got 20 strikeouts already and a 1.69 ERA. And as bad as the Mets have been this season, well, the Mets are one of the best hitting teams on the road in the league. They're averaging more runs a game on the road than any other roster except for one. Starling Marte leads the lineup in hits. Brandon Nimmo's got the most runs batted in. They're taking on a Washington club who's got a losing record at Nationals Park. Of course, at the plate, the Nats have a handful of guys who just aren't getting the job done. Washington's a bottom 5 run-producing team in the National League. Now, injury-wise, C.J. Abrams is questionable for the Nationals. Alvarez still out for the Mets. 6 out of New York's last 10 ball games did get over the total. They were also 18-7 to the over when they hit first. Give me the Mets plus 105, over 8. Next contest, a little divisional action here. Orioles, Blue Jays, 7:07 Eastern, first pitch. Baltimore's minus $1.20, totals 8. Grayson Rodriguez for Baltimore, Kevin Gausman for Toronto. Now, the righty Gausman has an ERA in the 4s along with a 1.36 ERA. He's also backed by one of the worst hitting lineups in the game. Toronto's in the bottom 5 in the American League in runs per game at home. And they're facing Grayson Rodriguez, who's 5-2 with an ERA in the 3s. As far as strikeouts are concerned, the righties punched out 61 batters in just 51 innings of work. But even if Gray Rod blows chunks all over himself, he is backed by one of the best run-producing lineups in the game. Baltimore's in the top 5 in the league in runs per contest. Adley Rutschman leads the clubhouse in hits. Gunnar Henderson's got the second most homers in the majors. 3 out of Baltimore's last 4 road games did get over the total. They're also 70% to the over in their last 10 at any location. Meanwhile, Toronto saw their last 3 straight in their own building get over the total. Give me Baltimore minus 120 over 8. Next game, Tigers-Rangers, 8:05 Eastern first pitch. Now, both teams are minus $1.25, pretty much a coin flip in this one. Total 7.5. Nathan Eovaldi for the Rangers, Tarek Skubal for Detroit. And unfortunately, folks, I have no free pick for you in this incredible matchup. Well, I don't want to say, well, yeah, it's an incredible pitching matchup. We have 2 studs on the mound. But anyway, if you want to see whether I'm making a play on the winner or if I'm making a play on the total, this game is being featured as my extra daily pick on my premium page. But unfortunately for this video, no free pick for you. You got to pay for that one. No freebie. All right, next game, Cards. Astros, 8-10. Houston, $1.65, total 8. Justin Verlander for the Astros, Kyle Gibson for St. Louis. And I'll tell you what, both pitchers coming into today's game with some decent numbers. Kyle Gibson's 4-2 with an ERA in the 3s. Justin Verlander's got an ERA of 3.26 himself, whip of 1.13. Now, total-wise, the Stros saw their last 3 straight at Minute Maid Park stay under the total. They're also 9-1 to the under in their last 10 at any location. Meanwhile, St. Louis saw their last 6 straight on the road stay under the total themselves. Give me the under 8 runs. Next game, Reds-Rockies, 8:40 p.m. East. Cincinnati's $1.25 on the road, total 10.5. Andrew Abbott for Cincinnati, Ryan Feltner for Colorado. And even though Feltner stinks like shit, the Rockies love hitting the baseball at home. They're in the top 3 in the league in hits per game on their own field. And they're facing a Cincy team who just doesn't want to win for Andrew Abbott. The lefty comes into today's game with a losing 3-5 record. And a lot of that has to do with some piss-poor hitting. The Reds average fewer hits per contest than any other lineup in the National League. Will Benson's hitting just 193 and has the 3rd most strikeouts in the majors. And speaking of strikeouts, it's our guy, Elly De La Cruz. He's got a league worst 83 strikeouts on the year. What's he on pace for? 300 strikeouts this season? That's pretty good. Now, injury-wise, Jones and Beck are still out for the Rockies. And when it comes to you update your computer and it just doesn't work right. I got all my notes here, guys. That's why it's such a big deal. And, like, what are we doing here? Just don't get it. Talking about Reds and the Rockies, right? Oh, yeah, I was shitting on Elly De La Cruz. And if you already forgot, Elly De La Cruz, 83 strikeouts on the year, on pace for 5,000 strikeouts. Jones and Beck are still out for the Rockies, and when it comes to the total in this one, 6 out of Colorado's last 10 ball games did fall under the total. Meanwhile, Cincy went 60% to the under in their last 10. Give me the Rockies plus 105. Under 10.5. Next game, Padres, Angels, 9:38 East. San Diego's minus a $1.40, totals 8.5. Matt Waldron for San Diego, Tyler Anderson for Los Angeles. And even though Anderson's put up some decent numbers, he's got a handful of losses, does not have a winning record, and strikeouts are definitely down. And out of 28 ball games at Angels Stadium, well, the Angels took the loss in all of those games except for 7. This is an historically bad team at home here. And they're facing a Padres club who plays their best on the road. San Diego's got a .633 win percentage in their travels. They're also the best run-producing lineup on the road in the league. Jurickson Profar has the second highest qualifying batting average in the majors. He's hitting .325 with an OPS in the 900s. And Donovan Solano's hitting .404 with an OPS in the thousands. Of course, on the mound, strikeouts are definitely up for the righty Matt Waldron. He's punched out 60 batters in 57 innings of work. Now, injury-wise, Bogarts is still out for San Diego. ARI is questionable. Meanwhile, for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel is questionable. LA's 18-10 to the over in their own ballpark. Meanwhile, San Diego saw 3 out of their last 4 road games get over the line themselves. Give me the Padres minus 140 over 8.5. Next and final matchup, little NL West action. Giants, Diamondbacks, 9:40 p.m. East. Arizona's a $1.35 at home, totals 9. Ryan Nelson for Arizona, Spencer Howard for the Giants. Now, 3 out of the Giants' last 4 on the road did get over the total. They're also 7-3 to the over in their last 10 at any location. Of course, the D-backs, they've gone 60% to the over in their divisional games themselves. When it comes to selecting a winner in this one, this game is being featured as my $1.99 daily best play. It costs just 6 cents a day for 30 days worth of plays. But as far as making a free pick is concerned, give me the over 9. With that, folks, we're going to dive into our quick pick recap. Brewers plus 1.5, under 8.5 runs. Mets plus 105, over 8. I'm 4-0 my last 4 board member picks on my premium site. Orioles minus 120, over 8. I have no free pick available for you in the Tigers-Rangers game. Give me the under 8 in the Cardinals-Astros game. Colorado plus 105, under 10.5. Padres minus a $1.40, over 8.5 runs. Give me the over 9 in the Giants-Diamondbacks game. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium site. Now, if you do end up getting a membership here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, just a friendly reminder, you're going to get access to that membership every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. That's why I always tell folks, that chairman package, it's a full access, all-inclusive membership. Gives you access to every single premium selection of mine, every single package, every single day for the next 30 days. As an added bonus, you also get access to my Chairman podcast, absolutely free. It's included with your purchase. But most importantly, folks, got to thank you for joining me right here on the free video. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. With that said, folks, happy Monday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my premium site at patreon.com/BrockPage.